Please note the information in this video is not intended or implied to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment, but for members only. Please become a member to use this information in this video. All content, including text, graphics, images, and information contained in this site, is for general information purposes only. Loving Life Health PMA, or any of its affiliates, make no representation or assumes no responsibility for the accuracy of the information contained in this video. You are encouraged to confirm any information obtained from or through this video with other sources, and review all information regarding any medical condition or treatment with your physician.
Hello, this is Lauren Swenson with CHAO Scan. Welcome to another video in our instructional video series. On this video, we're going to discuss and show you how to do the comprehensive scan. So let's get started. You have two options. You can go into DataBase and then compare these items, and that's what we're going to do first. Especially if it's a first-time scan, you definitely want to run the database, because when you go to database, it will load those items that you've just scanned into the categories here on the left. We want to select all of those. Over on the right, you see database type, and right above that is select all. There's 18 databases here, and we want to compare each item that we scanned with each one of these databases. This helps us get more to where the cause of the disruption is. And so you click select all, and then just to the left of that is analyze database. Now, as it goes through this, if you look here in the middle, second line, comprehensive file, it's scanning right, or it's analyzing right now the arteries of the head against each one of these databases, and it shows you which database it's analyzing, and it's giving you a count time for the amount of time it takes. It takes approximately 55 seconds for each scanned item to be analyzed to each of the 18 databases. And as soon as it finishes with the first one, it will then automatically go to the next one in the list that's been checked. When that is all completed, you would then go back to your comprehensive page and do your frequency optimization, which we will do in just a moment here. So as you can see, we're almost finished with arteries of the head, and now it's gone to chromosome 4, and it will do the same thing with all 4 items. The other thing that this process does is it generates your reports. If you do not do this stage, this section, in other words, you did your scan in comprehensive, and then you immediately went into frequency optimization, you would not get the detailed reports that the database compiles. So especially on an initial scan, this is really important to do. On secondary scans, a second or third scan of the same item, that report's really not going to change, so you could just do the scan and go straight to frequency optimization. But on the first time through, this should be done. And then after 4 or 5 scans of repeat scans, frequency optimization scans, it would be good to do another complete database analysis and see how much of that has changed. So as you can see now, all this data that comes up as it goes through this, you don't have to worry about trying to read this. It goes really quite fast. All of that data is being formulated into your reports, which will be available to you as soon as this is finished. Now, if you were doing a full scan, which would be 30 items, you're looking at approximately 29 minutes to do the database analysis on 29 items that were scanned. The scanning itself would have taken approximately 22 minutes, and the frequency optimization would take about 12 minutes. So there's a lot of time, but even with the amount of time to do a full scan, you can do a first-time scan including inner voice, vitals, comprehensive with database and frequency optimization in under an hour. And so it's a really great way to get a good overall picture of where the client is. And as you can see, it's all very organized for you to see what's happening. You can see at any point where the process is. And so now it's just about to move into toxicity and then to viruses, and then these 4 items will be finished. Now it's finished, it's gone back to the top. We want to go back, or we can go right back to database and click on this very top button on the right, reports. When you click on reports, you have 3 different reports. Let's start with the category. So here's all the allergens that were found in these 4 items and what they're affecting. It tells you now red, blue, and green again, from the worst to the least. It'll also indicate how long that's been affecting your the items that's been scanned. So your allergens, sensitivities, bacteria, brain and spine. And so all of this information is here and can be printed. The next one, instead of in databases, we have a summary, and it just gives you the numbers. It doesn't give you all the detail information except for emotional conflict. Emotional conflict is one of the really important areas that you want to pay attention to. So here there's quite a bit of emotional conflict going on here, more so than anything else. And then you have the comprehensive report, and this takes each item that we scan and gives you all of the things that were affecting it. Chromosome 4, right ear, and so on. So here's your report. When you close out of the report, it'll ask you if you want to close all those tabs, and the answer is yes. Close all tabs. It takes you back to this page. Now, if you wanted to edit those pages, those reports, you can click on Edit Reports, and then you can go, okay, I want to see the summary. So there's the summary, or maybe I want to see, instead of the summary, categories or the comprehensive. And I can, whatever I want to send to the client. So let's say I want to take this, I only want to go to this section here. I can click Control C and move it over into File 2. And this is what I'm going to send to the client. Maybe I don't want all of this information to go over. So whatever I want to go over, I would then just copy and paste over to File 2. And then when I've got File 2 already, I would save that file, open that file, we would name that file, and that's the file that we would then send out to the client. And then we can go back, and that gives you an overview of how to do a comprehensive start to finish. I hope this has been helpful for you. There will be more videos into more detail on each one of those areas, and thank you for watching.